Alright, let's dive into something truly mind-bending. Have you ever heard of an animated film taking a decade to make? Not just any film, but one that's a wild blend of spiritual odyssey, political parable, and art history, all crafted by hand with over 500 artists? That's Magic Atlas by Sun Xun, and it's not just a movie, it's a phenomenon. Here's the thing, this isn't your typical Hollywood blockbuster. It's a labor of love, a rebellion against standardization, and a deep dive into what art can be when it's not constrained by commercial expectations. What makes this really interesting is the sheer scale of ambition here. Sun Xun, primarily known as a gallery artist, decided to tackle his first feature film with a team of just 5 permanent staff members. But here's the twist, he enlisted 500 art school students over the course of production. Personally, I think this speaks to something bigger, the democratization of art. It's not just about the final product, it's about the process, the collaboration, and the idea that art can be a communal effort. What many people don't realize is that this kind of project could only happen because of its unconventional funding model. Sun financed it through sales of his own artwork, which means the film's pace was dictated by his ability to sell pieces. If you take a step back and think about it, this is art funding itself, a beautiful, chaotic cycle of creation and commerce. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. The film's visual language is a collage of styles: woodcut animation, ink painting, contemporary painting, and Persian miniature. Why does this matter? Because it's a direct challenge to the homogenization of animation. Sun is openly critical of how Chinese animation has become highly Japanese in style due to commercial pressures. In my opinion, this is a bigger commentary on the art world as a whole. When art becomes a product, it loses its edge. Sun's insistence on handmade imagery, his refusal to use rotoscoping, and his commitment to creating something that feels alive, it's a reminder that art should be risky, uncertain, and deeply personal. One thing that immediately stands out is how Sun weaves political and philosophical themes into the narrative. Luocha, the coal empire without history or memory, is a chilling metaphor for systems that erase identity and suppress freedom. But what this really suggests is that art can't just be entertainment, it has to confront the world. Sun doesn't offer solutions, but he does something more powerful. He creates a space for us to question, to feel, and to peer through the cracks of reality. This raises a deeper question: what's the role of art in a world that often feels broken? Is it to expose, to heal, or simply to exist as a testament to human creativity? A detail I find fascinating is how Sun incorporates the pandemic into the film. He invited people stuck at home to contribute drawings for a special sequence, turning isolation into a collective monument. This isn't just a clever workaround, it's a statement about resilience and the power of art to transform circumstances. Personally, I think this is where Magic Atlas transcends being a film. It becomes a living document of its time, a testament to what humans can create even in the face of adversity. Now, let's talk about the narrative. Sun doesn't handhold the audience. Characters, creatures, and visual styles arrive with little explanation, and the logic follows that of myths and dreams. This might sound frustrating, but it's intentional. Sun challenges the idea of a general public with uniform needs. From my perspective, this is a call to embrace ambiguity. Art doesn't have to be understood to be felt. Sun compares it to falling in love, that beautiful tension between certainty and uncertainty. Feeling, he argues, is more romantic than understanding. And honestly, that's a philosophy I can get behind. The final shot, where Xiaoji and the magician enter another world together, is a perfect encapsulation of the film's themes. They're separate characters but part of the same higher dimensional soul. What this really suggests is that we're all connected, even when it feels like we're wandering alone. It's a hopeful note in a film that's often bewildering and dark, but that's the beauty of it. Magic Atlas doesn't give you answers, it gives you questions. So, what's the takeaway? In my opinion, Magic Atlas isn't just a film, it's a manifesto. It's a reminder that art should be messy, ambitious, and unapologetically human. It's a call to reject standardization, embrace uncertainty, and peer through the cracks of our own reality. Whether you get it or not, the film demands something from you: vigilance, skepticism, and a willingness to feel. And honestly, That's exactly what art should do.